Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into a vehicle that needs no introduction, yet continues to evolve and remain a dominant force in the automotive world, the Toyota RAV4. Now, if you've been following the compact SUV segment, you know the RAV4 has been a consistent bestseller for years, and for good reason. But with competition getting tougher, and with some interesting changes for the 2025 model year, is the RAV4 still the king of the hill, or are there new contenders to consider? Stick around because over the next 20 minutes, we're going to break down everything you need to know about the latest RAV4, from its distinctive looks to what it's like to live with every single day, people to goods movement and effecting the videos of why RAV4. Let's start with what immediately grabs your attention, the RAV4's design. In a segment often characterized by subtle curves and soft lines, the RAV4 has, for several years now, stood out with its undeniably rugged, almost truck-like appearance. It's a look that suggests capability and adventure, setting it apart from rivals like the Honda CR-V or the Mazda CX-5, which tend to lean more towards urban sophistication. This aesthetic has certainly been a major draw for many buyers, looking for something with a bit more visual grit. Why RAV4 people is perfect over on a tower, he before this being up before this things. However, it's important to be clear about something significant for 2025. While that rugged appearance remains, some of the underlying hardware that truly delivered on the adventure promise has been streamlined. Specifically, Toyota has dropped the dedicated adventure and TRD off-road models from the lineup for 2025. This also means that the more advanced torque vectoring all-wheel drive system that came with those trims is no longer available. Now, for 99% of RAV4 owners, this might not even be a blip on their radar. Most of our lives, and indeed most driving, takes place firmly on road, not tackling rocky trails. And for that, the RAV4 remains a perfectly capable and pleasant compact SUV. But it's worth noting that the rugged looks are, for the most part, exactly that. Looks, especially without those specific trims. So, with that in mind, what does the 2025 RAV4 offer? Well, for starters, it offers an experience centered around comfort, practicality, and ease of use. This isn't a vehicle designed to light your hair on fire with blistering acceleration or razor-sharp handling. Instead, it's engineered to fit seamlessly into the daily grind, to be a reliable partner for your commutes, errands, and family adventures. And for a huge chunk of the market, that's exactly what they're looking for. For this monster, it's improved, it's in point, it's in bend, it's in privity. Let's talk about the powertrain. Under the hood of every non-hybrid RAV4, you'll find a 2.5-litre four-cylinder engine. This engine produces a respectable 203 horsepower and 184 pound-feet of torque. It's paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, which generally does a good job of finding the right gear. Front-wheel drive comes standard across all trims, with all-wheel drive available as an option.
Now, if we're being honest, this isn't an engine that's going to excite the enthusiast driver. It's a workhorse, designed for efficiency and reliability rather than thrilling performance. It can be a bit gruff, especially when you ask for quick acceleration or during highway passing attempts. We've noticed the transmission can sometimes stumble a bit when a quick downshift is needed. At our test track, a previous TRD off-road version, which, remember, is no longer available, managed to hit 60 miles per hour in 8.3 seconds. That's pretty much average for this class. If you're craving more power or quicker acceleration, Toyota offers two fantastic alternatives in the RAV4 Hybrid and the RAV4 Prime Plug-in Hybrid, both of which we review separately. The Hybrid, for instance, clocked a significantly quicker 7.4-second 0 to 60 time in our testing. So, consider your priorities here. When it comes to handling, the RAV4 is, again, best described as workaday. It feels solid and stable when you're cruising on the interstate, providing a comfortable and predictable ride. When you pitch it into a twisty section of road, it's competent, holding its line and not feeling overly sloppy. However, it doesn't inspire the same level of confidence or driver engagement as, say, a Mazda CX-50, which truly prioritizes the driving experience. The RAV4's focus is on comfort and composure, making it an excellent daily driver. Fuel economy is another strong suit for the RAV4. earning class competitive estimates from the EPA. Front-wheel drive RAV4s are rated at an impressive estimated 35 mpg on the highway, while all-wheel drive models see 33 or 34 mpg. On our real-world 75-mile-per-hour highway fuel economy route, the now discontinued TRD off-road model delivered 32 mpg, which is a pretty good result for the class. We'd actually expect a RAV4 with the simpler all-wheel drive system, the only one available for 2025, to potentially improve on that by a mile or two per gallon, which is a nice bonus. So, for your daily commutes and road trips, the RAV4 is going to be relatively light on your wallet when it comes to fuel stops. Now, let's step inside, because this is where many of us spend the most time with our vehicles. The RAV4's interior prioritizes occupant comfort and practical cubby storage, which is always a welcome feature. However, a word of advice: if you're looking for an interior that truly has eye appeal and feels a bit more upscale, you'll need to shop above the base LE trim. The base LE trim, while keeping the price down, does so with a somewhat utilitarian approach. You'll find cloth seats, plenty of hard black plastics throughout, a leather-free steering wheel, and single-zone manual climate control. It's functional but not particularly inspiring. Stepping up to the XLE trim tries a little harder, offering a second two-tone cabin option that helps break up the monotony, along with a few more creature comforts. But in our opinion, the sweet spot for interior quality and features without breaking the bank is the XLE Premium. The XLE Premium cuts the compromises. It comes done up with pleasant faux leather upholstery, higher quality plastics that feel better to the touch, a leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob, and subtle but effective stitched and padded accents on the dashboard and center console armrest. It elevates the cabin experience significantly, making it a much more pleasant place to spend your time. Practicality is a major strong point inside the RAV4. The rear seats are incredibly easy to stow, and they fold to a nearly flat position, opening up a cavernous amount of space for cargo. We were able to fit 10 of our carry-on suitcases behind the rear seat, and an impressive 22 with the seats folded down. That's highly competitive in this class, matching the Nissan Rogue in this metric, though the Subaru Forester did manage to beat it by 1 in each category. So for weekend trips, grocery runs, or hauling sports equipment, the RAV4 has you covered. Tech-wise, the RAV4 is well equipped. Lower trims come with an 8.0-inch touchscreen, which is a decent size and offers clear graphics. However, if you want a truly immersive experience, a larger 10.5-inch display is available on the XLE Premium and comes standard on the top-tier limited trim. The infotainment system itself is user-friendly and includes a 4G LTE mobile hotspot, which is great for staying connected on the go. Crucially, it also offers wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, meaning you can integrate your smartphone seamlessly without fumbling with cables. For audiophiles, a JBL Premium audio system is optional, delivering a richer sound experience. Navigation is also available, as is a convenient wireless charging pad for your smartphone. Most models come with a separate 7.0-inch display in the gauge cluster, providing essential driving information. But if you opt for the limited trim, you get a full 12.3-inch fully digital gauge display, which is sharp, customizable, and adds a touch of modern sophistication to the driver's view. Safety is paramount for Toyota, and the RAV4 lineup boasts an impressive array of standard driver assists across most trims. This is a huge selling point, as many competitors still offer these features as costly options. Key safety features that come standard include automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, a crucial technology that can help prevent or mitigate collisions. You also get standard lane departure warning with lane keeping assist, which helps you stay centered in your lane, and standard adaptive cruise control, making highway driving much less fatiguing by automatically adjusting your speed to maintain a safe distance from the vehicle ahead.
While most of these advanced features are standard, it's worth noting that blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert still cost extra on the base LE model. For comprehensive crash test results, you can always visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, or NHTSA, and the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, websites. These organizations put vehicles through rigorous testing, and the RAV4 typically performs very well. When it comes to warranties, Toyota's coverage generally toes the industry line. You get 3 years or 36,000 miles of bumper-to-bumper coverage, and the powertrain is covered for 5 years or 60,000 miles. Now, if you're cross-shopping, you might notice that some competitive models from Kia, Hyundai, and Mitsubishi do offer much longer powertrain warranties, which is something to consider if long-term coverage is a top priority. However, Toyota offers a significant advantage that's quite rare in this segment: complimentary scheduled maintenance. All RAV4 models come with 2 years or 25,000 miles of complimentary scheduled maintenance. This means your first few oil changes, tire rotations, and other factory-recommended services are covered by Toyota, which can save you a good chunk of change in the initial years of ownership. It's a nice perk that adds to the overall value proposition. So, wrapping up our deep dive into the 2025 Toyota RAV4, it continues to be a formidable player in the compact SUV segment. While the departure of the Adventure and TRD off-road models means it's less about extreme off-roading, its core strengths remain. It offers a rugged and distinctive appearance, excellent practicality with ample cargo and passenger space, and a long list of user-friendly technology and standard driver assistance features. The 2.5-liter engine is frugal and reliable, if not exhilarating, and the ride is comfortable and composed for daily driving. For most folks whose lives take place on pavement, the RAV4 slots in perfectly, offering that blend of reliability, comfort, and spaciousness that Toyota is so well known for. If you're looking for a bit more punch or even greater fuel efficiency, the RAV4 Hybrid and Prime options are fantastic alternatives to explore. The RAV4 is outdone in pure driving excitement by a few competitors, but where it truly shines is in its ability to be an easy, dependable, and highly functional vehicle that will serve families and individuals well for years to come. The value proposition, especially with that complimentary maintenance, is strong. So, if you're in the market for a compact SUV that's comfortable, practical, safe, and built with Toyota's legendary reliability, the 2025 RAV4 should absolutely be on your shortlist. What do you think about the 2025 Toyota RAV4? Are you a fan of its rugged looks? Do you miss the Adventure and TRD off-road models? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth car reviews and automotive content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.